Okay, we continue with this idea of knee action in Samba, knee and hip action, the clicking moment. So, basically what we're going to do today, the first drill looks like this. We shift weight to left, reflex knee, push through, and then tiny like side rock and back to this foot. So, it will consist of two movements. The first one will be flexing and extending of your receiving leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And when you're going to do this, try to focus not on your knee, because that will make you move down. Focus on your, I would actually say, rib. So instead of moving down, think of moving sideways. 1, 2, like somebody pulling your knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now second aspect of it will be your hips. So with hips, I would say we're going to separate it into how many positions? The first is neutral, but twist. So your hip bones on the same level, but one hip forward, other hip is backward. Now, second would be the pendulum. And as you go from neutral into pendulum, you keep in that twist. Then we have a rotation, so we switch to opposite hip basically, but your right hip is still higher than your left hip. And then on 4, you're going to do all of them: neutral, pendulum, and rotation only in 1/4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And notice my knees are straight, so I can focus on my hips only. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, step number 3, we're going to connect knee action with hip action. So, the first thing, we start with the neutral, twist, hip bones on the same level. From there, on 1, we flex in the knee, 1, 2, and again, remember, don't think about your knee flexing, think about your rib projecting sideways, 1, 2. So you should not change your level at this point, 1, 2. Now, on 3, we're going to do full hip action with the right hip, pendulum rotation, and then on 4, we're going to do 3 of them: neutral, pendulum, rotation. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 1, 2, it's not like you're doing nothing with your hip, you're actually finishing the left hip. 1, 2. If you look from side perspective, 1, 2. So you see, as my left hip keeps turning back, it allows me to stretch my knees a bit further. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, on 3, start switching. 3, 4. So on 4, you see, it's not really that much, like maybe 45 degrees. And then as you transfer weight, it goes even more. But again, the goal to project sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. one would be stationary Samba walk. So we already went through that on last week. So it's more like a homework check-in. So when you're going to do stationary Samba walk, there will be two things to think about. The first one, when you placing your foot on which quadrant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm not gonna tell you now. Just think about it. Yes, so like for yourself, decide on which quarter you place in your foot. The second thing will be on which quarter you do click with your knee. So focus on your knees now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And yeah, the same thing. So don't try to think about your knees. When you're closing your feet, focus on your pelvic, rolling up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, when you do 3, don't think about your knee and moving up. Think about your right knee, creating movement back. So it's like a preparation for the back step. 3, 4. Think about 4 as a kind of brake pedal. So we want to change momentum from going back to going forward. And then on the last point, on the last step, don't think about flexing your knee. Think about moving your rib forward. 1, 2, 3. And then eventually when you collect your feet, whether you go through triangle or both straight, try to stay on the same level, and as you straighten your knees, absorb it through the back pendulum, like a reverse contraction. Contraction or back contraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1. And the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stationary. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4,